What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze. Today we are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today, before we start the video, of course, hopefully you guys are having a very good day today. And today we are back here. As you guys know, we have your official confirmation that Videl is coming. She is the next Dokkan Fest on the global side, and today we're going to see her. Should you summon, should you skip on the banner? And today, before I actually go into the event, I actually want to take a look at the celebration. And the reason why is because the celebration for Videl is actually very weird on global, right? So this year is going to be the celebration on JP, which was in the month of April, so a couple of months ago. And Videl's celebration was actually pretty decent here. And the reason why, because if you actually take a look here, as we go down the road for the event celebration, you will notice here that we actually have here the Easy 4 AGL Tapion. However, as you guys know already, we already have the Easy 4 Tapion before the 6th year anniversary. And we also have here, of course, here the LR Tapion and Minosha, which we also have as well. So now this kind of leaves global in a very weird spot here in terms of content, right? Because as you guys can see here, in terms of content, there's actually not that much on Videl celebration besides the EZA, and EZAs have been kind of the new staple when it comes to celebration, because as you guys know, there's not that much more content added in the game of Dokkan. You can see here that there's no new super battle stages, there's no new missions for the legendary GT Goku event, there's no new Infinite Dragon Ball History event. So really cutting out that EZA event is actually, be pretty, I would say pretty, it's going to look very weird, right, on the game of Dokkan, just because, again, it's a heavy part of a celebration, right? And as you guys know, the good thing about EZA events is that, of course, not only they give you free rewards, but they also give you free Dragon Souls, which you can stack up for, of course, the worldwide celebration. Now, this Tapion not being in this celebration probably means either three things. Number one, there's been no content whatsoever in the game of Dokkan. Number two, probably we actually might see here Cooler actually get his EZA on the game of Global. Now, as you guys know, Cooler is actually supposed to be here for Kid AGL Gohan. But again, as you can see here, there's no EZA event to replace Tapion, so we could potentially see Cooler get here done, because as you know, JP has all the 120 leads already fully EZA'd, and now they're trying to move on to the category leads, right? But again, you know what, things could switch up here, because again, Tapion is actually our first category EZA on the global side, so who's to say we might actually not get another one, right? So we could probably see maybe Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I don't really know who could be the other EZA, but I feel there has to be an EZA to make the celebration at least, kind of fair for the global side, right? As far as in terms of the LR, I don't think we're gonna get a legendary summon banner, because I think unless we get a global first, which would probably, be very OP. I don't think they're gonna put that before the worldwide celebration, because the worldwide celebration is a much more better banner compared for your value for your stones anyway, right? So I don't think they're gonna drop a legendary summon banner. If they do, you probably should skip the banner, because again, the worldwide celebration has such top tier units in the game of Dokkan. So now we come here to the main point, to the banner of Videl, right? So Videl's banner is actually very good. We actually go right here, and you can see here Videl's banner is very powerful, right? Especially for a new player in the game of Dokkan. The reason why is because you have actually very good characters, right? You have your Zamasu, you have your Trunks, you have Gohan, and you have Bojack. And don't let me be very disrespectful, but we also have your Goku Black, who, he's okay, he's not really the greatest, but maybe we could probably see him get an EZA, that'd be pretty cool. But again, this is actually very good for new players in the game of Dokkan, right? And the reason why is because Trunks and also the Zamasu are very good leaders, right, when it comes to Universal, because for Zamasu, he is going to be Realm of Gods and also Extreme Class, Ki plus 3 and HP Attack and Defense 120. And then for Trunks, it'd be the exact same thing, but he's going to be Future Saga. And then his secondary leader is going to be, of course, your Super Class, Ki plus 3 and HP Attack and Defense 120 across the board, right? So these guys have kind of aged just a little bit, because they've been kind of replaced by Pycon and also by Tech Janemba. But I will say here that Trunks is actually still very good to this day. And the reason why is because for long events, you are able to stack up your defense in long events. So he's actually pretty good. And you also have your Tech Ultimate Gohan, who's a god in the game of Dokkan, because he actually steps up to the table when it comes to very difficult content. You talk about Extreme Super Battle, you talk about the Legendary Vegeta event, the GT Goku event, and also Extreme Super Battle. Gohan is just built different. He just comes out and provides on the team, right? And of course, you also have your Bojack. Now, Bojack is actually very good because of his leader skill, the Space Driving Warriors, which is one of the most well-built categories when they under release. Compared to, like, let's say Defender of Justice, Special Pose. Like, Space Driving Warriors is actually a very good category, right? And of course here you have Goten, and you also have here the Videl. Now, again, this battle you probably want to skip it, and the reason why is because the Worldwide Celebration is definitely going to cover the majority of these units here for you to pull, right? Now for Bojack, unfortunately, he's not going to be part of the Worldwide Celebration, but he is going to be returning on the Tanabata Celebration, right? With the Tech LR Gogeta or the LR Goku and Vegeta. He is on the banner, so you can still pull Bojack, and you're probably going to pull him if you are going to try and go for the Rainbow 4, the LR Tech Goku and Vegeta here, right? So again, Bojack is very, very good, but I mean, you're probably going to see him again during probably the month of December for the Tanabata, if I remember when. I'm pretty sure it's December, right? The end of December. So again, Bojack, definitely do not worry because he is definitely returning, so you still have a lot of chances to pull this character. Now, Tech Ultimate Gohan, Zamasu, and also Future Trunks, if you guys actually remember, they're actually going to be part of the Worldwide Celebration, and the reason why is because if you actually take a look here from last year's Worldwide Celebration, was actually pretty cool here. We'll actually go back on this one right here instead. There was something called Introduce the Memorial Dragon Stones, right? Now, this was basically based on how many Dragon Stones you spent in the game. You were rewarded with what you call here the Memorial Dragon Stones, and you had two options to do with your Memorial Dragon Stones. Number one, you had to either use them on tickets, or number two, you can actually use your Memorial Dragon Stones to purchase one character from the Baba shop, right? Now, this is from last year, but this will definitely be updated, and this will also include, of course, the Zamasu, the Tech Ultimate Gohan, and also Trunks here, right? And again, it's actually very expensive. There was actually quite a lot of backlash on the Memorial Dragon Stones, but I feel like it's still a very good option because if you don't have enough Memorial Dragon Stones, right, you can actually use these tickets, and then you can actually summon on this banner right here. Actually, it's the wrong one. You can actually summon on this banner right here, right, for the Worldwide Celebration. Now, the only thing is that you're not really, I mean, the chances of you playing a specific character that you actually want is actually very, very slim, but you still have the option to actually potentially get these characters with, of course, your tickets here, right? Now, again, there's a lot of featured Dokkan Fest units on this banner here, but again, it is free, so again, you can still probably pull Tech Ultimate Gohan, Zamasu, or Trunks here on this banner as well here, right? Because again, the Worldwide Celebration is a very, very good celebration, right? And of course, the banner for the new LRs are definitely much better compared to the Videl banner, right? Or even the Videl unit itself, right? So again, you definitely want to go ahead and skip this banner right here, in my opinion, just because all these characters, even though it's a very good banner, you still have other chances to pull these characters later on. And if you have enough Memorial Dragon Stones, you can actually purchase either the Trunks, Zamasu, or the Gohan with your Memorial Dragon Stone. I am pretty sure, I'm like 98% sure that Gohan is going to be part of the Baba shop with the Memorial Dragon Stones. Bojack, unfortunately, is not going to be part of it because he came after Gohan, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, I mean, you can definitely pull here Gohan with your Memorial Dragon Stone. So this is why you definitely want to go too crazy with the summons on this banner here. Now, you could we are actually probably going to get here a discount multi for Videl's banner, which, you know, you could probably do because that's probably going to be worth more your stones in terms of value with the units that you are getting from this banner. But other than that, you definitely don't want to go too deep on this banner because, like I said before, Worldwide Celebration is just very, very good. Of course, you have here this Goten. You also have here the Videl. Now, Videl is actually very, very good. But the only problem with Videl is that she's kind of late to the game, right? She's still very good. She's definitely much needed for the Peppy Gals because she doesn't meet that 170 across the board. But Videl is just, you know, when you look at the Majin Buu category, like, it's just, you know, it's just well built. There's like no flaws whatsoever. It has very good EZAs, very good LRs, very good free-to-play characters, and has a very one of the top tier LRs in the game of Dokkan, which of course is the LR Goku and Vegeta, right? Because LR Goku and Vegeta, they can heal, they have damage reduction, they have the power of foresight, and they also have here, of course, the counters when you turn into Super Vegito, right? But again, that's just, you know, the tip of the iceberg, right? Because you also have here, the Gobros, you also have here the EZAs for the Great Saiyaman 1 and 2, which Global will get later on. We also have here, of course, here the LR Buhan or Buu-Tanks as well, whichever way you want to call them. I mean, the roster is just so good. You have here the Super Saiyan Go-Tanks as well, if I can find them. Are you not part of the category? Am I going crazy? Oh, there he is. He's actually right there. So again, there's a lot of good options when it comes to the Majin Buu category, and Videl is just really not needed because even without Videl, every difficult content in the game of Dokkan, you can get done with the Majin Buu category, right? I mean, they're just a very strong category. Now, Videl, however, if we actually take a look at Videl, do I have Videl here anywhere? I don't think I do. Let me just see here. Is this Videl? Oh, this is going to be her banner. This would be the category. Alright, so Videl, as you can see here, actually click on her card right here. She is tremendous. She is so disgusting. very well built. The only problem, right, like I said before, is that she has a ridiculous passive, by the way. She has all these built into her. She has a chance to be super effective, dodge super attacks, and do additional super. Like, Videl is legit insane. The only problem with her, right, is that she's only on 4 categories, right? And the thing is that you actually want to use her with Gohan because she will activate her unit super attack if you have a Gohan on the same rotation, on the team here, sorry, right? So that's what makes Videl very, very broken. And you're really only going to see her either on the Majin Buu category or the Defender of Justice, because that's where you are able to see a Gohan. Now, Peppy Gals and Earthlings. Earthlings really not that great. Defender of Justice is kind of a wonky category. It's not really, you know, a top tier category as of right now. It still has a lot of work to be done, but I mean, it's still pretty decent. And also you have Peppy Gals. Now, Peppy Gals is insane when you get the 170 lead across the board, and Key plus 4, by the way, which is really, really good. But the only problem is that Videl, you're not able to use her unit super attack if you are using a full Peppy Gals team. But on top of that is that you're also not able to... She actually doesn't have a very good linking partner when it comes to Peppy Gals, right? Because you can see her links here. She has Courage, Money, 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 Cold Judgment, Infighter, Champion Strength, Battlefield Diva, and Fierce Battle. Like, these are all kind of good links, like, except for Champion Strength. That's like a link you rarely see. Money, 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 also something very rare you're going to see here as well. But you can see that she doesn't link up very well with the Peppy Gals, because the Peppy Gals have other links as well. But she only really has her as Battlefield Diva, which is okay. But even to that, I mean, Videl, you're most likely going to use her on a Majin Buu Saga team or Defender of Justice, but I'm pretty sure like 98% of the chance you are going to use her on a Majin Buu Saga, because that's her best look in my opinion, right? Because again, you do want to have your a Gohan so she can actually activate the unit super attack, right? She also has a beautiful active skill as well, which I won't go into too much detail because, you know, it's not really needed. But I mean, Videl, this is her passive by herself. All this right here, it makes her a very top tier category. But again, she's just, the only problem with Videl is that she's just not needed. I mean, she's probably going to be needed for Extreme Super Battle when it comes to the Peppy Gals. But I mean, if you actually have here double in Ribian, you don't really need her. And, you know, Peppy Gals Super Battle is just not, you know, it's not really the greatest in my opinion, right? So, again, Videl is just, no, she's not, she's a very bougie card, I wouldn't say. She's just, you know, she's there, but she's not really needed in my opinion. So, again, Videl is really good, but I mean, it's just too late. If she was part of the Majin Buu celebration, then absolutely I'd say summon for her. But right now, it's just too late, especially on the global side. She's technically like almost like, well, she is like a couple months old here. But I mean, we already see what she does, so it's not really anything new we're gonna see anyway on the global side. But I mean, she is still very fun to use in Dokkan. So that's gonna be it for Videl here. But again, the banner overall is actually very good. I would say just do the discount multis because it's definitely worth your stones for discount multis, which I believe is probably 100 dragon stones or 110 dragon stones. But I mean, you do get your 3 multi summons, so you know, if you actually end up pulling all these characters within those stones, you know, you are walking with a huge W, right? So that's gonna be it, my boys. Let me know what you guys think about the celebration. You think it's gonna be very dry? Are you guys gonna summon? Are you guys gonna skip the banner? Again, it's a very good banner, but with the worldwide celebration around the corner, especially that you are able to get most of these characters as well with the Memorial Dragon Stones, you know, you don't probably have to go too deep on this banner. And also, Bojack is also becoming back on the Tanabana celebration later in December, alright? So, that's going to be a very quick video, my boys. Let me know what you guys think. Again, are you guys hyped for Videl? You guys not hyped for Videl? And you guys think we're going to get here another easy 8 for her celebration, alright? So with that, say thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit like button, sub for more videos come down below. And hopefully, I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!